Hello and welcome to Oraterra. I'm so glad you're here today because we're about to dive into a world of rustic elegance inspired by Sloan's French country fall decor for 2025. Whether you're looking to refresh your space with cozy, timeless touches or simply want to soak in beautiful autumn vibes, you're in the right place. Stick with me through the whole video because I have so many charming ideas and inspiring details to share with you that will warm your heart and your home this season. Let's get started on this cozy journey together. Step into a sunlit French country living room that wraps you in comforting warmth. Soft creams and muted sage greens blend effortlessly with rich chestnut wood beams, while a vintage wrought iron chandelier casts a gentle glow, creating shadows that dance across the rustic linen sofa adorned with delicate pumpkin and blush floral cushions. Dried lavender bundles nestle upon antique book stacks, inviting you to relax and breathe in the peaceful beauty of fall's gentle arrival. It's the perfect place to savor quiet moments wrapped in timeless elegance. Picture a cozy dining nook where warm amber light floods the space through aged brass pendant lamps. The farmhouse table is draped in raw linen, its surface adorned with hand-painted ceramic plates in soft blue and goldenrod, surrounded by charming ladder-back chairs with softly worn Sloan chalk paint. A centerpiece of dried wheat and eucalyptus sprays brings nature indoors, filling the room with rustic French charm that feels like a loving embrace on crisp autumn evenings. Imagine a French country kitchen bathed in soft dawn light, its open shelves filled with terracotta pots and earthenware in gentle ochre and ivory tones. A weathered farmhouse table becomes a canvas for hand-carved wooden bowls holding autumn leaves and rosemary sprigs. The walls, dressed in subtle sepia toile wallpaper, evoke memories of simpler times, inviting you to savor the gentle peace and timeless beauty of fall in this rustic haven. Step into a serene bedroom where a distressed pale blue armoire stands beside a creamy bed frame layered with quilts and faded floral fabrics. Amber glass vases filled with dried wildflowers rest quietly on cedar nightstands, while soft beeswax candlelight flickers from porcelain candlesticks. Every corner whispers comfort and calm, wrapping you in an autumnal cocoon where every detail tells the story of rustic elegance and warm, inviting memories. discover a peaceful reading corner where a vintage French Bergère chair, upholstered with faded lavender florals, invites you to sink in. Nearby, a rustic wooden bookshelf bursts with leather-bound treasures, while a woven jute rug warms the painted floorboards. Handmade quilts and soft pottery in warm, earthy tones complete the space, making it the perfect little sanctuary to lose yourself in a good book and the gentle touch of seasonal comfort. Imagine an entryway that welcomes you home with a distressed console table painted in muted blush pink, topped with a stone basin filled with pine cones and dried hydrangeas. Soft burlap drapes frame tall windows, allowing golden autumn light to pour in, while vintage iron hooks hold linen baskets filled with rustic gourds and cranberry twigs. This charming entrance feels like a warm embrace that promises peace and gentle beauty as you step inside. Envision a rustic elegance bathroom where a clawfoot tub rests against whitewashed stone, its antique brass fixtures gleaming softly. Pale pumpkin towels folded neatly on a weathered wooden stool add warmth, while dried lavender and sage tied with twine hang beneath a vintage mirror framed in chipped ivory. This inviting space is rich with simple, natural details that create a tranquil oasis perfect for unwinding on crisp fall evenings. Step inside a French country study painted in soft cream and gray, where a vintage desk holds dried wheat stalks in a cobalt blue vase. Faded floral wallpaper and wooden beams overhead evoke charming nostalgia, while quilts and knit throws draped across a ladder-back chair invite cozy reflection. Flooded with warm amber tones, this space feels like a quiet retreat for thoughts, dreams, and the peaceful rhythm of autumn days slowing just for you. Picture a sun-drenched conservatory filled with rustic terracotta pots brimming with dried herbs and trailing ivy. An iron bistro table wears a patchwork cloth in muted ruby, olive, and cream, while vintage garden tools hang artfully on beadboard walls. Sheer linen curtains soften the windows, creating a serene spot to soak in the gentle light and tranquility that this French country garden room offers during the golden days of fall. Imagine a cozy fireplace nook framed by rustic stone and a distressed wooden mantel, glowing with garlands of dried oak leaves and berries. Velvet armchairs in muted mauve and sage green invite you to sink in, placed atop a natural fiber rug that anchors the space with earthy beauty. The walls, painted soft off-white, and worn beams overhead create a warm, comforting room where the quiet crackle of flames feels like a heartfelt embrace on autumn evenings. Step into a French country pantry filled with open crates and wire baskets holding dried apples, cinnamon sticks, and spices. Shelves painted in pale pumpkin chalk support vintage enamelware in cream and robin's egg blue, while burlap sacks tied with raffia rest below. Every detail here evokes simple pleasures and timeless charm. A place where the scents and textures of the season come alive, ready to nourish both body and soul in the heart of the home. Visualize a rustic hallway softly lit with golden hues, featuring a distressed oak bench topped with cushions in faded plaid and floral tapestries. Whitewashed beadboard walls are adorned with dried willow wreaths and red berry clusters, while weathered metal lanterns hang nearby. This welcoming passage wraps you in cozy, effortless French provincial charm, setting a warm tone for every step you take through the home during the peaceful fall season. Delight in the gentle beauty of a glass-fronted cabinet painted in Annie Sloan's duck egg blue. Inside, vintage ceramic jugs, hand-woven baskets, and time-worn books create a layered story of rustic elegance. The surrounding room glows with weather-beaten floorboards and pale pumpkin linen draperies, grounded by a woven wool rug in earth tones. It's a quiet celebration of history and timeless style that invites you to slow down and savor the simple joys of fall. Step into a sun-kissed breakfast room where a rustic wooden table is dressed in chalky soft white, crowned with dried sunflowers, baby's breath, and amber-hued leaves in a weathered crockery vase. Mismatched bistro chairs painted in vintage tones surround the space, while textured linen napkins etched with delicate French lace add an inviting touch. This corner is full of rustic charm and gentle light, perfect for starting your day wrapped in the natural beauty of autumn's embrace. Imagine a cozy attic room with sloping wood-paneled ceilings painted in soft dove gray, where antique French armchairs sit dressed in muted saffron and dusty rose cushions. A wrought iron chandelier hangs low, casting gentle light over handcrafted quilts and herb wreaths made from dried rosemary and lavender. Weathered wooden floors painted in soft cream complete this tucked-away retreat, a soulful sanctuary where fall's quiet spirit lingers in every rich detail. Visualize a charming mudroom warmed by aged pine benches painted in tawny hues and lined with hooks supporting rustic wool scarves in berry red and olive green. Vintage braided rugs soften the worn floors, while framed botanical prints and ceramic pots filled with rosemary sprigs add a subtle, natural flair. This welcoming space feels like a cozy pause, where every detail invites you to breathe deeply and embrace the earthy rhythms of French country fall. Step into a softly lit sunroom filled with golden light streaming through large French windows draped in sheer curtains. A pale oyster-painted wooden coffee table holds ceramic pitchers bursting with dried lavender and wheat, surrounded by sage-toile armchairs arranged atop an earth-toned rag rug. It's a nostalgic, calm space where the scent of dried herbs mingles with quiet moments, inviting you to linger and feel gently wrapped in autumn's tender embrace. Imagine a vintage French bedroom glowing with rustic charm. Distressed ivory-painted furniture pairs with quilted throws in cranberry, pumpkin, and moss hues. Antique brass bedside lamps bathe the room in warm light above ceramic jars filled with dried herbs. Hand-woven rattan baskets hold soft linen pillows embroidered with delicate florals, making this room a loving retreat wrapped in soft texture and time-honored beauty that honors the cozy spirit of fall. Visualize an elegant floating shelf display painted in soft gray chalk finish, showcasing antique books stacked beside hand-painted floral plates and amber jars filled with dried marigolds. Weathered floorboards and faded beige toile wallpaper form a gentle backdrop, evoking the quiet comfort of a French country home. This warm, inviting vignette captures the simple sophistication of rustic elegance framed by the soft light of autumn afternoons. Picture a French country parlor where a weathered taupe fireplace mantel sits beneath rough-hewn wood floors softened by woven jute rugs. Linen armchairs in faded sage and cream invite rest, layered with vintage floral cushions that whisper nostalgic memories. Hanging dried herbs and berry garlands add movement and life to the scene, which bathes in soft autumnal light, creating a space full of peaceful grace and enduring warmth. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful exploration of rustic French country style and fall decor. We've wandered through warm colors, vintage textures, and gentle autumn touches that bring calm and elegance into any room. I hope you found inspiration to create your own cozy haven filled with timeless charm. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to Oraterra for more soulful styling ideas, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I can't wait to hear your stories and see you again soon.